Hey y'all. Okay, so my friends and I, we have a tradition that I just love. We've all moved to different places. These are friends I went to college with. We kept in touch 100% through the years. But one of our favorite traditions that we do is, there's 4 of us, send each other our favorite things each year. And it's hard sometimes because honestly, the 4 of us are so very different. We're alike in some ways, of course, that's why we get along, but there's so many different things that we are into that are so different that it's sometimes hard for me to think of what might be my favorite things. I want to make sure they love too. So this year, I always try to incorporate embroidery, but I don't want it to be the focal point of my gift because, you know, that kind of gets old. Oh, I'm going to get something else monogrammed from Kelly. I hope they don't have that conversation. I want to make sure it's something that I really do think they'll love. So this year, my girlfriends love all things related to, like facials and skincare. Love all kinds of things from Ulta. Like that is where I differ from them. And, but I love all the things that they are into. They certainly have, welcomed me into the world of skincare. And they are the ones that push me to ever go get a facial and get dermaplaning. And that is the only thing I really treat myself to. I don't do massages. I don't do any of that other stuff. I just don't love it like they do. But anyway, I also love the Today Show, and the Today Show does steals and deals, and they ramp those up big time during December for Christmas shopping. So this year, I got in the steals and deals because I knew my friends would love this. Okay, this is 24 karat gold eye mask. Have you guys seen this? Oh my goodness. So part of when I do a favorite things is I buy it for myself as well. I mean, why not? If it's not something I don't already have, then I buy myself this as well. These are amazing. You can put them in the refrigerator. You guys, seriously. Okay, so you basically, let's see what it says on the back. I gotta be able to read the small print. It's got, this one actually has 20 pairs, so obviously one for each eye. You can do it 20 times. It says that you can put it in the refrigerator to make it even cooler, and then you leave it on for 20 minutes. Take them off, and you don't have to do anything else. And it helps with puffy eyes and dark circles. You guys, we're in our 40s now. This is awesome. So what I decided to pair it with in my world of embroidery is a bath wrap. How perfect is that? I love these. These are the ones that, wrap around and have the Velcro at the top. They're waffle material. And it's just an awesome, gift to pair with my eye puffiness mask. So I'm excited. So today I'm going to embroider 3 of these. I don't think I'll make myself one. I did get this for myself, but this I'll just share with my friends. And I'm just simply doing, one letter in the bottom corner. Super simple, but just a fun paired gift. I love when, I can get themed gifts for kids and whatnot, birthday parties. I always do themed gifts. That's just fun to me. So to me, this is a great favorite things themed gift. So I'm going to go ahead and embroider these 3 bath wraps, and I'm going to do them in, my friend's favorite colors. One of my friend's favorite color is black. Yep, you heard it right. Her favorite color is black, and that's all she wears. So I'm going to do hers with a black initial. One is navy, so I'll do hers with a navy. And then my other friend's favorite color is purple. So it's fun knowing their colors so I can try to do something individualized. That's what I love about embroidery. It truly is an individualized gift. It's not just something I bought off Steals and Deals. It's something that I put my hands on, that I worked on, and I love that. So my favorite things this year, you guys, for my friends, 24 karat gold eye mask, dun, da, 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 and a personalized embroidered bath wrap. Love it. Here I go. Happy stitching, guys. All right, let's get the stitching. So I'm going to do the very first one. And this is my friend whose favorite color is black. You heard that right. So these are super cute. Great Velcro. They're just fun. They're great little spa gifts. These are great for like bridesmaids gifts. I like doing it for girls going off to college because you can do like the college colors. Great stretch. They're just fun. So I'm just going to keep it Velcroed. And I just do it in the bottom corner right here of the front flap. So the front piece, I just put it right there. There's no rules to where you put it. And if you know me, you know I print out my designs because I like the grid on there. So I'm just going to cut out my G. Make sure I've got black. I do have black on the machine. Already got my USB port entered. So I'm just going to find a good spot. These are going to different people, so they don't have to be as uniform. If I was making like 10 for an event for, you know, say bridesmaids, then I would measure exactly up, you know, how many inches up and how many inches over so they all were the same. But, you know, I could just eyeball this really. It's just for my friend. Not that I don't want it to be just as perfect for her, but when you're doing, you know, a ton of them, that's when you want it to be more uniform. So I'm just going to leave it right there and take me a little pen. Put that in place. I am going to use sticky stabilizer with this, so I'm going to use my 8-in-1 fast frames that are with the Ricoma. And you know what? I actually need to add my 8-in-1 bracket. When I do that, I have to use my little handy dandy tool that I just keep right here on my desk and move the brackets over. Actually, I move them in, don't I? Yeah. So it's real easy. I don't even know what these things are called. They got a name, but I'm not toolsy like that. So I'm just going to twist the two screws on each side, slide it over, and put it in place. This is the only time I have to change it. When I'm doing the 8-in-1, or if I'm using regular hoops, like my Mighty hoops, then I have to move it back over. So that's all you have to do. It's pretty simple. And I am going to use, like I said, the fast frames with sticky stabilizer. This size looks perfect. I've got my sticky here. And I think I'll do it sideways to fit it real good. So I'm just going to take my sticky stabilizer, cut it to the size of my frame. I love this 8-inch roll because it is the size of my frame, so there's not a lot of excess. You'll notice that stabilizers come in all kinds of sizes, you know, like 20-inch rolls, 12-inch rolls, 8-inch rolls, and I have found that I actually do like the smaller size because there's no waste when it comes to some of these fast frames that I use. So I'm not like having to cut, I mean, I didn't cut the sides, I only cut the length for that. So now I'm going to stick it behind. Make sure that is centered and that it's fully within the frame, that I'm not going to bump the sides. And I still, even with that, put in a couple of pins. You never know if the machine pulls or gets caught on something. I just like that extra benefit of having it fully secured. So again, sticky stabilizer, just one piece of that, and then I'm also putting the pins in so you can see it a little closer. I just have it on there with pins on my sticky stabilizer, and we're going to take it over here to the machine. Well, it would help if I put the bracket on. Done and done. All right, now we can pop this on here. Screw it in place. Whoop. Good. All right, and I found my letter already on my USB, but I do need to turn it since I put this on here sideways. And then I just want to make sure, look at that, I've got the, okay, just want to make sure it matches. It does. So I'm going to line up my grid with my number 1 needle, and then I will ultimately be doing 14, number 14 for the color. My friend that loves black. All right, we're going to slide this over my design here. And then I like to just do one tracing. And I actually am going to add the water-soluble stabilizer on the top. I forgot to even add that. Generally, I would do that before this moment in time, but that's all right. I'm just going to take a piece of it and put it on the top here. And that just helps so that the stitches don't sink in to the waffle of this. I'm going to just use some of my clips to hold that in place for at least the first few stitches so it doesn't pull it away. I think that will be quite nice. All right, we're just going to say start. I'm going to do that again. It's going to go over to needle 14. It's a lot of needles. Like to eye it in the very beginning and make sure, because there's times where I thought it was on a certain color and I come back and I've literally stitched something, the entire design in the wrong color. So I like to watch those first few stitches and just make sure it was centered the way, where I wanted it to be, that it started where I expected it to start, and that it's the color I expect it to be. So first one's on the machine. I'm going to do 2 more, and then my favorite things I can ship out to my friends, and I hope they love them. I'll show them all to you when I'm done. Y'all, look, I was tracking the end of the spool. Watch this, seriously. Oh, my thread is levitating. I don't know why it did that, but holy cow, I'm so glad I was watching this, because this could have caused some serious issues. Look at that thing there, just a dangling. All right, time to get a new spool, obviously. Navy is one of my top colors, so I've got plenty of it. And again, I'm just thankful that I was watching it so I could salvage this project before it ran out. Because it actually had a bunch of thread still. I mean, not a bunch, but, enough. All right. So a really important tip, check your item before you take it off the machine. I almost took this off the machine. If I had taken the stabilizer off, oh my goodness, what a mess. Do you see that area, part of the M that actually didn't even stitch out? Oh my goodness. It was because the bobbin had run low and I needed to replace that. So anyway, make sure you check it. Simple fix. If it's still on the machine, all I had to do was backtrack and continue the project until it was perfecto. Okay, it's the next day. I can't look all pretty and pink every day that I work. This is really the more realistic me. So they turned out super cute. I love the font that I chose because I just love how big it is. So there's the black G for my friend Gina, who loves black. There's the purple C for my friend Catherine, Cat, who loves purple. And then a big old M for my friend that loves navy. These turned out super cute, and I just think paired with these 24 karat gold eye masks, they're going to love it. This really is what they're going to love, and I just think this is a really fun added personalization item to pair with it. And that's what I love about embroidery. So this is my favorite things that I'm sending out to my friends. Hope you got some ideas, and happy stitching.